All right, here we go. This is
the Handbag Husband.
the Handbag Husband. Yay! So today we are back and have had finally enough time to adjust to Pacific Standard Time and get everything back in motion after Christmas and the New Year's and Hanukkah and the holidays. And in fact, it is Valentine's Day, and I have a little something for you. Aww. This one is. Oh.
No, you need to put it.
Oh yes, of course. Let me be like, I do.
I don't.
Aww. Too late for that. Anyway, so it is Valentine's Day. As you can see, we are in our Valentine's Day attire and a Valentine's Day mood. But we also got a chance to get back to our local Hermes boutique. Yes, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. If you celebrate. And we had a chance to get back to our local Hermes boutique and do a pretty heavy spend this time. I think this might have been maybe one of the largest visit spends in the US that we've ever had. And also, interestingly enough, it gets us to that point where we are 1-to-1 or approximately 1-to-1 with a quota bag. So it's kind of a checkpoint and we'll see how that goes moving forward. But today we're going to be doing an unboxing of all the things that we got from the boutique and talk a little bit about kind of what our goals and what the expectations are for this year. Now, if you like these videos, if you like the Hermes conversation and the bag candy, the little candy in this case, don't forget to like and subscribe because it does really help the channel to grow, and we are so thankful for that.
Thank you.
And we are actually growing, so thank you. But also because it means you get notifications when our long videos come out, when our short videos come out, and all of our socials, Instagram, and all that kind of stuff comes out at Handbag Husband. Check that out, weekly content. All right, now let's get to the unboxing. All right, so first up for today is, I think it's my second favorite, and it's debatable about who it's going
I found it
to go to. And I've seen these online a couple times as well, and they don't look, I will be honest, they don't look good online. They actually don't look good. They don't look appealing online.
Yeah.
They look.
I think it's more like when I saw it, it's like I was like, oh, what is this thing?
Yeah.
It's more like
to me, it almost looks like a luggage tag. Like it looks like it's this. It looks like it's this big, and it goes on your luggage, but it's not. Which is this Cabag 24 pouch. Comes in a box that looks like this, and let's take a look at it. And we saw this while we were on our visit.
I saw it.
We saw it, like you saw it and then I saw it. We both saw it on the visit. And we thought, you know what, this is pretty awesome. And also because of the leather and the color and all that kind of stuff. Which is, again, Cabag 24. And it's pretty awesome. I think we got this one obviously from Topanga. The metal on it is palladium. So if you look at the zipper and the zipper tag here, whatever this is, it is palladium plated. The leather is Togo calfskin, and you gotta love the way that Togo feels. That is just amazing. And essentially it is sort of like an envelope, right? It is basically just like a leather envelope that would be really, oh, the inside feels nice. Man, that feels really good. You reach in there, whatever you're grabbing, feels good. I mean, this would basically be like a light utility sort of bag.
And
maybe.
This is detachable.
Oh yeah, you can take this off. It's got the little nub here, the little ball that you could use.
Ball.
Yeah, it's like a little ball. And so this is an interesting way to seal it. It just feels so good in the hands. Obviously, the color on it is noir or black. And I think how I would use this is like, especially for envelopes, right? Or if you're traveling and you just want to keep like your documents in a specific space.
Yeah, like
right?
you go down, you stay in a hotel, you go down for breakfast, you just put like room keys, phone.
Yeah. Or things you don't want to leave in the room, but you don't want to bring like a backpack or your what's it called?
It's
the
gone.
HAC, the Hackado.
Oh.
If you don't have your Hackado, or you don't want to bring your Hackado, because you know it's just more, and we don't have one, and we saw one.
I want one.
This would be a great option for that, right? You can carry it around, it's got a little handle, or you can just take it off and just kind of carry it like this, or I don't know, however you do it. But it's a light duty, and also, again, the whole point is just to have.
I think the whole
nice.
when I see it, it's almost like, oh, I'm a landlord. I'm gonna go collect my bags.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that.
I'm going like this.
Yeah. And again, you can see
good.
it's kind of got a lot of flexibility to it, so it's not super rigid.
Yeah.
The nice thing about the Togo leather is it always feels soft, but it's also pretty durable. It's not so, it's not gonna get so messed up by water and things like that. Of course, you don't want to get it wet, but so it's just a nice piece of leather to have.
But this one is a small one. They have like. I think
Oh, they have a larger one? Ooh.
I think they have like.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I think I'd be into that one, yeah.
that like for the documents, I think. Yeah.
Just something nice to have, and it feels great, and it is very cool. The cost on it was $1,875, and we'll see who ends up carrying this one around. So that is the first one, the Cabag 24.
24 is the size, right?
Yeah, 24 is the size. All right, so next up on our list was something that we'd actually seen, and it goes back to our home goods collection.
We are a sucker for home goods.
Yeah, and we're definitely a sucker for home goods. And it comes in a box that looks like this, and I'll allow you a moment to take a guess at what you think it could be. What could it be? It could be an SLG, right? But that's not a home good. It could be a cup. A saucer,
perhaps? The bowl, the soup bowl that we got last time, I think it was kind of same.
Or the rice bowl?
We don't have like.
It could be a rice bowl.
Yes, could be.
Yeah.
But
it's not.
It's not. I think it's the only type of material that only like this the
only wood that we have.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. So it is the Ex Libris twillie box, and so you might think, why do I need a box for my twillies?
Because it's on. Look at it. Fancy. How do you?
Yes, it's very fancy.
And if you ask someone, how do you store your twillie? This is my.
When was the last time you asked somebody how you store your twillie? I guess now I'll be like, hey, that's a nice twillie. How do you store it?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have the twillie box? They'll be like, so it is the Hermes Ex Libris twillie box. The color on it is natural, and that is a beautiful color. It is mahogany, 100%, so it's not part mahogany. It's actually all mahogany. And it measures 5 centimeters by 3 centimeters as far as diameter goes, because it's a circle. And I think what I would use it for is for things that are, it's probably gonna end up being knickknacks, like buttons and like spares things and things like that. You could put change in there.
No, not change. I'm talking about like, when you buy clothes and they give you spare buttons.
Yes, I can never throw those away.
And you will find it everywhere. And I cannot find it. That would be a good place to put it.
I've never once used any of those buttons though. Have you ever used one of those buttons?
Maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
Because I always lose that thing. Yeah.
Oh, it feels nice. So, it is mahogany. Is from Indonesia, I believe, is where they got the wood form. Yes, it says made in Indonesia, by way of Hermes. And I think that it's kind of a cool piece. It was something that we picked up just because we like little knickknacks and we love containers. We love containers and the way around it. And also, I think one of the things that's appealing to me as kind of a history nerd is the name on it, which is Ex Libris. And Ex Libris is actually the design on the top, this kind of indentation, the crust from Hermes that they have on there. It comes from Latin, ex meaning outside of, and libris meaning books, is because back in the day when books were handwritten and super expensive and super hard to get, they would put ownership by having the insignia of their household or the organization on top of it. And this is Hermes' kind of rendition of that. Is it upside down? No, it's not.
No, what's upside down?
Oh. Yes. It is a rendition of that. So it's kind of cool. They actually do apply it. They have Ex Libris stuff, other things that they do, but yeah, kind of nice. Feels cool.
If this is the full version of the MS logo?
Oh, it might be.
Because like this, you see this?
It's just like that's just like the.
It's just the horse and the edge, but this one has like the.
Has like the medicine thing and the snakes with tongues or whatever. Yeah.
So maybe.
Boots with the fur. So that is that one, and I don't know. We'll figure out what we end up putting in there. Maybe we'll do a short of what we end up putting inside.
Probably not a twillie.
It's almost 100% not going to be a twillie. Yeah. All right. So next up is a continuation of addition to the Handbag Husband's closet. Thank you. Yay. And,
but I chose it.
You chose it, and you chose me, and it's so sentimental today because it's Valentine's Day. Oh, sticky. It's something that's, of course, going to be ultimately, no, that's your ring rubbing off on mine. It's something that's going to be super useful, and I always like things that are useful because I am the kind of guy that does not collect them purely for the collection sake, but I collect them. I collect them to actually use them. And so
wait, was that a dick on me?
No, I would not. Never. Perish the thought. So this is something that I got for myself. And it was selected by you for myself, I guess how we put that. And it is pretty cool, and I'm very excited, and it's gonna be perfect for summertime and the new summer wardrobe we're gonna be rolling out.
For our next coming trips.
And also the next coming trips, we got a couple booked for this year, so there's gonna be some Hermes capades.
We should trademark the word.
Hermes capade, yeah. Cabag is a Etrivet 32 belt. And
I thought there should be a
oh,
small...
there is like a little, I'm just trying not to get my,
Oh,
she's got the little,
for the...
yeah.
For the buckle.
Oh, that smells so good. So it is in fact, it is the exact same belt as we got before. This is obviously gonna be less formal, a lot less formal than the Etrivet belt that I have before. And also the color is pretty cool. It's kind of like a nude color, I guess you could call it a natural color.
That's not nude. They're probably beige.
It's kind of nude. I mean, it's very close to my color.
You are olive.
A little olivier, but also it has a palladium plated buckle, which is different than the one that we had before. So this one is just the single one, whereas the other Etrivet has an extra space.
But is it still the same like series? Like the same?
I don't think so.
Are they both?
Let me click it on. Yeah, so we can see here's the original Etrivet. I think it was actually it's on box leather, 135 box leather. It's also 35, so maybe it is a little bit bigger, perhaps.
Compare. But no, my point is, I'm talking about the buckle. The buckle looks vastly different. That's why.
Yeah, it has a completely different style to it, and maybe that's because it does feel more casual, right? This belt is more casual. I mean, this one I wear for work on at least 3 times a week at this point. I like it a lot, and it's more of a linear one. This one is more kind of a cross. You have like a box with a cross inside of it. So the feel is completely different. For example, you have like this stitching that goes right here. Obviously, the color, and the inside. I will say they're both pretty cool. I love this, like when they do the suede feel for the leather on the inside, but I also like the kind of Berinia.
This one,
leather as well.
It makes sense for the dress pants.
That's right. So it doesn't.
Otherwise, these gonna be like
it's gonna leave a mark, a rub off.
Yeah.
And as far as belts go, I always like the added benefit, and it's like a little secret benefit, of the inside.
Oh, I know why. They're not different. They are different.
Uh-huh.
How do you pronounce this one?
Etrivet.
Etrivet.
Yeah.
Romaine.
Oh.
That's why I was like,
this is
it
the
doesn't make
Romaine.
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't know who Romaine is, but obviously he's more formal than who Etrivet is.
Okay, so you want to compare the buckle.
But yeah, we can see the buckles there are obviously different.
This is Romaine 35.
Yeah.
This is Etrivet 32.
Yeah.
There we go.
Of course, the other issue, of course, is going to be that already on this one, the problem is I oftentimes stick my belt through.
But this one doesn't have.
Through this side. No, but it has the under one. So I'm going to end up sticking it through the under one, and that's always kind of a pain. But it's nice to have a less formal belt. I feel this one's probably going to get a lot less use as well, which is probably good because the leather feels a lot softer and more delicate than the Romaine. But it'll be a nice addition for the summertime when we're wearing some huaraches or whatever kind of sandals, those kinds of things. Because the huaraches oftentimes are in this kind of similar leather as well. It'll look good in shorts. It'll look good in
Look at the hole. This one is circle.
Oh, the taper of the belt too is different.
This is like oval shape looking.
Oh, you can see
if
the holes there as well look different.
Do we have enough handbag husbands watching this channel?
Hey, it's going up. We're going up. We definitely have more
handbag
handbag husbands. So,
yeah,
it just has a completely different vibe to it, and maybe that is a nuance of.
I know what I'm looking at is maybe like a darker blue, maybe next one.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that is the Etrivet.
So
this is Romaine, and this is the new one that we got, the just normal Etrivet 32. The leather on it, by the way, is bridle leather. So it's making a direct reference to the horse saddle pieces, right? As well as Etrivet. I think Etrivet is also, they make the bag that's Etrivet.
Look at this. This is like horsey.
Yeah. No, I'm saying this leather. This leather is very similar to what they would make saddles out of. And Etrivet is also reference to, I think, the leather strap that connects to the horse's mouth.
Got it.
Right, so that's a connection to it. So it's very cool. It's a nice casual one, and it'll be great for this summertime. The color on it is actually called Natural Sable, or maybe Sable. That's how they say it. And the price on it was $840. So that is the Etrivet 32. Okay, so next up is gonna be one that I think is my favorite.
What is
And
it?
I'm trying to do some like cognitive gymnastics to figure out how I can incorporate it into my daily life. Although I don't think it's gonna work out. But the Cabag, very cool, and I'm glad we got it. But this one is one that we'd actually talked about in previous videos as ones of things that we were looking for in the future, or we would also give as a gift.
Oh, that's mine.
Yes, it is gonna be yours, but I wish it could be mine because it's so cool. It is going to be, comes in a box like this. It is going to be something that I feel like Hermes would be really known for. Obviously, for the bags, Hermes does it, but this is something that just, it's very, very classy. If you see someone using this, you're like, that person is a classy person. Or they're trying to increase their spend, I don't know, whatever it is. So what we got is the lipstick case with the mirror in it. So, ooh, look at that. Is that not a cool color? I mean, that is just a beautiful, super classy, very like Parisian, fancy lady utility accessory, right? And essentially you put the lipstick case in there and you know, it also comes with a mirror. And I think in the previous video, I was concerned about like the mirror breaking, and someone put in the comments that the mirror is actually made from metal, which it is. So you can hear it's metal, so it's not gonna actually, like fishing. It's not gonna actually like break or cut you or anything like that. Also, look, when you think about Hermes and you think about what makes them unique, it's not the metal mirror, but it is the perfectly designed piece of leather that goes on there to pull it in there. So it's those small things that really make all the difference for something like this or something you would get on somewhere else or another place. So I don't know, you think you would use this one?
Yes, I bought it because I want to use it. I even bought the stuff to go with it, which will go in further. Yeah,
we'll get there. Also, interesting enough, this whole bag, and I'm not gonna do it because I will never get it back together, it completely like deflates. You can unfold it and unfold it out. And so if you needed to flatten it out and put it in something just to save space, well, maybe there wasn't anything in it, so it's a little safer. You can use that. It is made from Madame calfskin, which is kind of it feels sort of like Epsom, but like but thinner. Yeah, it feels like a less rigid Epsom. The color on it is Rouge H, because of course it is. It is 3.1 inches wide, and I think the other things you could put in there, so obviously you could put lipstick in there, you could put chapstick in there. I think the smelling salts or whatever would fit in there nicely as well, because you don't really use a lot of lipstick. You use lip balm, I guess.
Yes.
And things like that. But the smelling salts would be pretty cool. And I just think this is one of those small details of a person who is thinking about the small details in their life. If you're using this, super fancy. And so to go along with it, of course, because what is the point of having a lip balm carrier without having any lipstick or lipstick case? But is lipstick case even that common? Do people use lipstick still a lot? They must, right?
Yes.
Just you don't,
just
really.
Just not me,
you. Because your lips are great, the way they are. So the first one we have.
That's not how you put it back. You see this? It go under and over. Under and over.
That would be sitting rolling around in my bag with never being fully closed. So let's take a look at the lipsticks that go along with it. And again, the nice thing about Hermes as the Hermes system is that all the pieces, they go together, right? So the way they're designed means that all the pieces, all the sizes go together. So this one is the Balm de Soie pour les lèvres, or lip balm as it is. And it comes in like the little packaging, and of course Hermes packaging, right? But this one looks very cool, right? That looks fancy. It looks like something that belongs in there.
It's the same.
It is the same logo. The Ex Libris. Ex Libris.
Same as this one.
Yeah, the same as that one. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is.
There we go.
And it does obviously fit into the lipstick carrier nicely, in fact, as you can see in those ones. So again, I just think that this is something that is very cool and very fancy, very schmancy. And looks there. The other one we got was a less, the price on that one, by the way, was $75 for the lip balm.
Yeah.
And the other one that we got is one that I don't think I would ever use. This one I would consider borrowing, like, oh, my lips are chapped, can you let me borrow this? And I'd be like,
just use normal chapstick.
Yeah. But this one is not one that I would use.
Yeah, SA recommended.
This was a recommendation from the SA, which is going to be the infused lip care oil. The price on it was $59, and of course, I think the issue with it is just more not the actual oil itself, but just
it's magnetic.
Ooh.
Here, try. Oh, do that
Wait,
one
wait.
first.
Is the mechanism of
careful, be
distribution of the
careful.
juice on there?
Be careful.
I think I would just look very strange. I don't.
And it's colored.
Yeah, and it's colored. It looks very strange.
Because I was looking for just normal lip balm, no color, and she was like, "Oh, let's try the lip oil." Try.
Oh, is it?
I think it's mag.
Wait. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so that is the lip accessories, the lip balm, the lip salves
Let's
that
see
we got for it.
how the MS product. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how they're made. This will be the first cosmetic that we've gotten. So,
It's okay.
all right. So the last object up for today comes in a box that looks like this.
Well, my thing is a bag. It's a bag.
And
I wish it's a bag.
Yeah. But it is kind of our second dalliance into the ready-to-wear stuff from Hermes, because we had gotten the Hermes sweater, the Hermes H sweater, previously before our last trip to Europe, and it worked really, really well. It was the right density, it was the right fit, and it traveled very well, and it gave kind of the vibe that we were looking for.
It's decent. So,
yeah,
you know.
quality is good. So we sort of repeated that, but with a little kind of alteration to it, which is going to be
You want me to do
this.
it?
Yeah, why don't you do that? The stickers make me feel anxious. So this one we got is the H long sleeve cardigan. So it is in fact the same pattern that we had on the previous sweater.
The lip edge.
But it is rather a cardigan, meaning that it has buttons and openings. So it adds some complexity to the design.
They should.
But the pattern is the same, right? So we have
the pattern is the same.
so we have the kind of like nice H feel. Of course, we like the H pattern in general just because it's not so like, it's me, Hermes, it's me, Hermes, right? Like it's sort of understated to some degree.
Yeah.
And I like the patterns that go along with it, but also like the buttons, the way it feels. It's a different vibe, right?
It's
a
low key enough for me.
And it'd be something that's great to wear kind of around the house if you're just kind of lounging in the house, or if you're traveling.
On a plane would be great.
Yeah. I mean, the nice thing about being able to open it up is that you can change kind of your temperature moderation, right? If it's too hot, you can kind of open it up and get a little more air in there. It is 100% virgin wool. The color on it is gris or Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
Yeah, I think they call it
The one that the sweater I got, that one was just normal beige, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cost on it was $1,800, and I think this will be great for our future trips that we have coming out here. We have two trips so far, but maybe 3 trips. Let's see where the dollar goes, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, what was the reason that you decided you want to get this one?
Because I like the sweater. And I was like, oh, you know what? I know like the winter is...
Oh, it feels nice.
Don't. I don't know, the winter is like, what's it called, leaving soon? But
yeah, it'll be springtime, right?
Yeah,
This is good for springtime too. Yeah.
Europe, spoiler alert, like Europe's still gonna be... Europe's still gonna be kind of shitty sometimes.
I think they'd be more surprised if we weren't going back to Europe.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
I feel like Europe's still gonna be chilly.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
evening time, whatever. So
Yeah.
it still be okay till like later this year.
Mhm.
And then,
Yeah.
why not?
So yeah, there you go. That is the H cardigan long sleeve
And this one is
cardigan.
made in Italy.
Yeah,
Spoiler
made in
alert.
Italia, Italy. All right, so the final count time, when it's that come to Jesus moment, we find out exactly how many things we got and what the spend was. And I think this is the largest spend that we've had in the U.S. Thus far.
Yeah.
In the U.S.
In the
thus
US.
far. Yeah. So that is 7 items. It comes out to $6,149.
Before tax.
Before tax, yeah, which is
California.
Oh, yeah. So that also brings our lifetime spend of our 4 boutique visits to the U.S. Topanga location thus far to $13,944. So again, that
Cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to that.
Cheers to
So that is definitely within range of a 1-to-1 spend, maybe
Or
even
a
a little
little
bit more.
more.
It's a little bit more than a 1-to-1 spend, depending on which quota bag you're looking at, Kelly, Birkin, and what material. So, I think it's a good time for us to kind of, hey, SA, we really appreciate you, and we love Hermes, but not that far yet. But it definitely kind of scooch in there. I think.
Getting a little bit fancy,
Yeah. Yeah. I also, the thing is that I think we've anticipated from all the kind of gossip or whatever we hear.
Because we know, like,
Yeah, it's like 2 to
Los
1.
Angeles
Yeah.
is very, very competitive.
And we were literally one of the first people in the door for this one. So not that that matters, but like.
I don't think it matters. Like, I don't think I mean, Los Angeles is so competitive. People spend like, just tons of money in to get the bag. So I don't think 1-to-1. I think
we were anticipating 2-to-1. I think 2-to-1 is a kind of a reasonable expectation.
Yeah.
For what we're hoping. So, but you know, it never hurts to put those feelers out there every once in a while. Like when you put the toothpick in the bread when you're cooking it or whatever.
I guess.
You know, just to kind of see if we're fully baked yet.
Yeah.
So you know, that's where we're at, and we're gonna see where that goes. But I think we're anticipating 2-to-1. So that's it for today's Handbag Husband. And let us know about the items that we got, if you like them, if you don't like them, if you got them yourself, and how you use them. Because I'm really curious. Yeah, what do you do with your twillie box? But yeah, let us know. We'd love to hear kind of your opinion on it and kind of, you know, the direction the collection is growing, all that kind of stuff. I think that's super interesting. That's part of the milieu, the Hermes milieu, and the conversation. We'd like to have you involved in it as well. So that's going to be it for today. And again, if you like the conversation, if you like the milieu, if you like the shirt,
Patrick.
yes, for a very whimsical Valentine's Day. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because it does really help the channel to grow, and we are so thankful for that.
Thank you.
But also because it means you get notifications when our long format videos like these ones come out, when our short videos come out, and all of our Instagrams and everything like that come out as well. We've got new content coming out every week at the Handbag Husband. Check that out as well. So for the Handbag Husband, thank you and goodbye. Bye. So today we are back and have had enough time to finally adjust back to the Pacific. So first up that we got from here, and also I want to mention all these things that we got because they were in the Hermes boutique are going to count towards our lifetime spend. So you know, that's important to understand because it's going to all put together. Why is it important to understand? It's not important.
It's not important to understand.
Okay.
I was going to say that it's not important. What? Sack what? What?
What the fuck is it called?
Silk City.
No. How dare you?
Steve.
No.
Garden party.
Never. No, the
What are you talking about? I don't know. The crossbody?
Yeah. We saw it online.
What crossbody? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, here, this is the thing I'm referring to. You know the extra buttons?
Yes, we can put it in the twillie box.
This is the thing that I'm referring to.
Extra button in the twillie box.
There we go. Yes.